It's felt like a marathon with a sprint pace. I'm at the finish line and I'm trying to catch my breath a little bit and get some feeling in my legs. But it's been a great run. It was just it's the process that you have to go through. That's the important thing. I'm deliberate. I try to be thoughtful. I try to be thorough with what we're doing. And I think we did that. I got to a really good spot at the end.
How quickly did terms come together with Kevin once you guys decided this was you?
It was really quick. Yeah. I think again we both felt a connection. And that was really kind of the least of our worries, and we were able to knock that out pretty quickly.
As late as you got started in this whole process, how do you feel about getting someone like him with his kind of pedigree and his kind of resume?
Well, there was a lot of interest nationally from a lot of different people, assistant coaches, coordinators, head coaches, but a chance to get one of the best. He's been at the highest level. Certainly, that is a real feather, I think, in our cap and what this program is all about. So we're excited to have Kevin. He'll bring a great deal of energy and enthusiasm to the program.
Like you said, people kind of knew Kevin was maybe the A candidate from the beginning. Then how does the search firm play into that, and why did you feel necessary? Why did you feel that was necessary in the process?
Well, let me be clear. The president and I make the decision. I make the decision on who the head football coach is. Search consultants provide an opportunity for conversations, help us vet candidates, bring people to the table that might be interested in the position. But it's our job as administrators, it's my job as the athletic director to determine who the next head football coach will be, and I feel very good about that.
What kind of outreach to the community do you want to see out of the new football coach?
I think it's important for any of our coaches to have a connection to the community, to be a part of the community, to not only have their players involved in what's going on and their student athletes, but themselves to reach out to the fan base, to those people who want to be connected to the program. That's locally in Tucson, that's in Phoenix, that's in the state of Arizona, that's our alums across the country. It's all of that. That's part of the process. That's what we need is people who want to engage and be part of what makes Arizona great, and that's the people.
Was that lacking in Rich, do you think?
I think, every time there's a change, there's an opportunity to recalibrate. I think it was one of those key elements that we wanted to move forward on, that we wanted to grow, and that is a connection point. Again, you've got to reach out to people and let them know that you appreciate what they are all about and their affiliation with the program. And at the same time, we want them to feel who the next head coach is.
That's such a sort of unquantifiable thing. How can you tell if a job candidate has that?
I think fundamentally these get down to some gut level feelings, and when we have conversations and when Kevin and I talk, that was important. He wants to be somewhere where he can be involved and be part of what's going on in the community, beyond just the football program. He wants to be in McHale and watch basketball games. He wants to be over in staff meetings. He wants to be, walking down the street and talking to fans. And that's all important, and it's about his core and who he is. People have to be comfortable in their own skin so they can go out and do that.
How would you categorize the final part of the process that you went through in deciding to make this change?
It was, I guess, fast and furious, but we came down to the final thing and knew Kevin was our man and offered him the job, and then we went through it real swiftly, but through the night, and then offered him the job, and he took it.
I mean, as far as the decision to lose yourself in Rich Rodriguez?
We went through that process. Those are ongoing evaluations of where the program is and where we want to go. The president and I had lots of conversations going through the season of how things were going. Ultimately, we had to wait for things to move through a normal process, and then we got to a point where we thought it was in our best interest to move in a different direction, and we did that.
How do you describe Dick Tomey's input in the process?
It was great. Coach Tomey and I share some friends and some people that we know. My time in the Pac-12, so I've really enjoyed my conversation with him. He's a passionate man. Obviously, had some great teams here and great programs, and his insight was really keen in identifying again those key factors in a new head coach. What we would need to be successful here, and a big part of that is relationship with players, relationships with the players in your locker room, but also relationships with the community and others who support you.
What kind of atmosphere do you expect within the program office itself, given what apparently happened before in terms of dignity and respect and all that?
I think you saw that that Kevin's just an open, honest, straightforward person. You know, we're all in this together. It's a partnership. It's about the people, and we look forward to a really long partnership with Kevin and a real inclusive and open environment.